So I'm not gonna do or worry about my hair because you gotta understand that in times of peace and prosperity, I can beautify. But I have been going through things for a long time. So while some of you might just be getting to the point where you're wearing your wore down cowboy boots, I had to wear them motherfuckers a long time ago. I got a pair of shoes I'm looking at right now. They got the bottom of the sole is halfway split, and that's the best, most comfortable pair of shoes I have. So I'm not about presenting for you a certain kind of way. I'm about trying to make you aware. And if you got balls enough to look past my appearance to see the fucking point, maybe we'll be okay. But as long as we're stuck on Maybelline and eyelashes, hair extensions, and 20s and Vogues, I'm just saying it ain't the time for that. I'm about to share a few videos here, which I have been seeing, but I've been freaked out since day one of this tragedy. Since what day one that this tragedy occurred or began, because it's been occurring. You can't tell me that there aren't a great number of all parties involved which have been implementing this plan, because there's no way that one side of you can't tell me it's only Democrats that are wanting to do this. There is an entire group that have been planning for a long time to do these types of things. This is why the implementation stages are being done. Because first there's planning, then there's implementation, as far as I know. I could be wrong. As I always say, I claim not to know nothing because nobody wanted me to know shit. You look it up, bitch. Anyway, I don't care what you say. This man has tried to be on it, stay on it, and do it. He wakes me up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and he's got enough videos to put me to sleep and wake me up. Problem is, YouTube didn't start sending me his videos till the tragedy started. So, there's been a lot of weird shit. But I heard about the weird shit the day one of the tragedy. So, let's look at this, and then we'll look at some other stuff that I just think everybody should know about it. And really, all I want to do is show myself doing this. Ah! 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 You know that part in Ace Ventura when he got shot in both eyes and he was like, ah! Ah! That's how I feel about this shit. That is my neurodivergent reaction. And while I can appreciate the line dances, if you ain't throwing some ninja chops in there, I think it's inappropriate for the time. But hey, that's probably me. I'm probably hating on you because your ass can move and boogie like that right now, and I can't. So let's look at Brother Roland and the shit that he about to show us, and then we'll move on. And that's if the Wi-Fi feel like Wi-Fi in the day. And I'm doing this while I still can, because I tell you, there shall come a time. There come a time in every man's life where the Wi-Fi don't fucking work. Uh-oh, we're spinning. So hold on, y'all. I don't know if it's gonna work.
Folks, and then this happened.
You somebody take it. I didn't do nothing. My name is Michael Singleton. My name is, I got a crack war. My name is Michael Singleton. I want you to please take it. They arrested me for Normies.
No, why would y'all do that? He just stand still.
You know how they always telling us don't fucking move? He was standing still, and they still did it. As I was saying the other day, just yesterday, on the video I made yesterday, Virginia Giuffre is an example to me. She's an example of how they will abuse you your whole fucking life, okay? Make your life a living fucking hell. And then when you try to use the legal system against them, oh, if they're found guilty, meaning they haven't had the ability to pay somebody off, if they're found guilty, they're gonna pay you out. We have to think about this as a people. They're gonna pay you out. And then when you go, you can go buy you some socks. Go buy you some socks. Go get your little flat screen TV. And then we are going to beat your fucking ass because we don't want you to have shit and fuck you. And if you think that they ain't doing it, why the fuck are we at this circumstance and this is what the fuck is going on? How the fuck is that? You want to see some more fucked up shit? Watch this shit. Give me a minute. Let me cook. Let me cook. Motherfucker. Just stay right there. Let me cook. While the shit's spinning. Shit's spinning. So we're gonna fuck it up. But just hang tight with me if you can. Let's take that one off. He might have it on his channel if he got it on his channel. Because that ain't the only shit. Watch this shit here. I'm going to try to make this one short. Let's see if we can get out of this. Oh, wrong way. Let's try to escape now. Sorry, y'all. You know, I represent my demographic, okay? So we are not about perfection over here. I don't got adequate, I'm running Windows 8 up in this mud, okay? Off a computer that somebody gave me for a low because my other computer just went the fuck out. And he was slow. That computer, I used to could type a sentence and go make a grilled cheese and come back and the sentence was finally there. So I'm running on some different shit. Like, I might be a little disabled, but so is my equipment. My equipment needs an accommodation. So just hang tight, please. Because I'm about to show you the rest of the insane shit that I've seen pop up on my timeline. Just in case it ain't pop up on yours. Or just in case you feel like you may not know. Maybe you don't know about this stuff. But I feel like you should know. I don't know if it's on his live or what. Give me a minute, y'all. I hope everybody doing pretty good. I really hope that you and your families are well. I'm just out here country camming and Texas slamming. Oh shit. Me trying to open up a damn pistachio. Alright. Alright, you ready? All this is because he's mad that we did our job and mad that we went to school. I ain't never seen such a hater. I know this one is on here. Give me a second, y'all. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Look. So we got that one. I know this is on here somewhere. This man makes a lot of videos, I think, is what the thing is. Shout out, please, if you haven't, go join Roland Martin's channel. He have, at the moment, 1.79 million subscribers on the tube. And they be letting it go off in the court system like you know, like the courts be like siding with this dude. Except for the lady, y'all hear about the lady that got arrested because she stood up? Okay, what I'm trying to get to is the one where they arrested the Reverend, honey. Maybe it's a short. Let me see if it's a short. Cause he got all the news. The one I wanna get this to you in layers, and I want you to go ahead and roll with me. Don't you wanna go into a ride with me? My screen is loading slow. Mm-mm. I don't know what it just did there. Hold on. Y'all want to hear some music in the background? I thought I tried to open it up. I'm not doing my hair. I keep on trying to braid my hair, and I'm having issues. It's it's not wanting to be braided right now. It wants to be out and it doesn't want to be combed, and I think that's how I know I'm a little depressed. So let's see. It must be 11. Now I don't know if it's gonna, because they was doing. Did y'all see the one where they was speaking with They was out there with Hakeem Jeffries and them, and they arrested the pastor that took himself out there. And this man he got to be disabled too. I mean, he's a little hooked over, and they arrested him. They called it. They said he was illegally. Oh, it was illegally something. Okay, maybe I gotta put Jeffries in there or something. Because when I saw it, I was sitting there like they look like they gotta hold him up. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to crack on the guy. What I'm saying is, well, he was probably that's what we gotta do. We have to put the weakest among us out there because anything they are looking for any reason to justify what they have been planning all this time that they are ready to implement. And let me tell you something. You better research that digital protection grid because they ain't just got regular weapons this time. They have a whole different type of weapon that if you thought the first one, the original weapons was bad. I can't take that K-I-N. Capital protest, maybe. Thank you if you are hanging in there with me. Okay, we're getting closer. They're having a sit. They had a sit-in on the Capitol steps 5 days ago. Because I know they arrested this reverend that was there. Because I remember seeing him there. But when you look this up, I can put reverend maybe. Anyway, the point is they arrested the dude. Because if I can't find it this time, I'm not going to worry about it. Sorry, my back hurt. I need to sit up better. But when you feel like things, like, I got that I can't explain my issue to you, but I'll be feeling in pain. And I'm, like, certain sounds bother me. So I'm usually bent over because I feel like I got to hide to try to evade, to try to feel better. Okay, well, I can't find it, but they did arrest that minister. The minister that they always have, like you usually see them in a lot of protest things. And since I can't find it, I'm sure I'm just not getting the right keywords here. Alright, so let's try. Actually, you heard the drilling sound. That's probably what I'm reacting to here. Let's try to move a little. Okay. So, we are actually going to look up Roland Martin, because I was just there. And this is, but yeah, y'all. That, what you see in the background, that is your protection. This law is out there, and nobody told me about it. All the struggles I've had, nobody tried to help me with this. It's like some, secretly kept thing that people don't want to tell each other about. It's almost like a brotherhood kind of thing. Like people don't want to tell other people unless they've been indoctrinated into this. It's like a lot of people I think have been utilizing this, but or they haven't. I don't know, but I just found out about it. People have mentioned it, and this is the thing. People will mention it, but they don't tell you how to access it. They don't tell you how to use it. And I'm telling you to look it up and try to use it. Try to use it, because baby, you gonna need everything in your arsenal there is. And I'm telling you, we got a hashtag. Roland Martin's hashtag, as we tried to tell y'all. All right. Once again, I'm just trying to spread news and information. You got to listen to your corner and watch for the hood. We don't know I don't know what's in these people's plan, but I know from the time the tragedy started, I'm talking about from the time the curtains opened on the play, I'm like, oh shit, this man means no good. And I've never even ever contemplated that before. Like, you really mean no good. And you know what it was? It was, so presumably, channel. Look, now they don't have it. Alright, here we go, y'all. It's trying to load. The line stuff. Windows 8, sorry. Doing the best I can on Windows 8. Alright, here we go. So I just want y'all to take a look. So sometimes you gotta step out. Like, use your scope out. Don't look at things all up close. Look at what you're seeing across the board. As soon as it gives me it's not letting me click. This is all on his page. Roland Martin on YouTube. So you just heard. Okay, here we go. Alright, here's the second one coming up now.
I dropped from 198 to 147 in just a few weeks. And all I did was make the real pink salt recipe. I started using this 3-ingredient pink salt recipe last month, and I had to stop because
I was listening to Real Life Productions last night, and I was sitting up here thinking, 607 Unc. This is our news. This is the voice of our ages. Ain't that the truth? And he's dropping a lot of information. I'm tripping. Like,
I've consistently told y'all that this administration
y'all
is
see that?
absolutely anti-black.
signs of order
We have
to protect
detailed
cops
this
who beat and kill
numerous
Americans.
times how
Nah,
anti-black
this the one?
these folks are. We warned folk during the campaign that Donald Trump does not give a damn about black people. He doesn't care if cops beat people. He doesn't care if they maim people. He doesn't care if cops kill people. Because he believes...
Did y'all notice how much Kanye's outfit, the one he wore before he supposedly went to Japan or China or whatever, did y'all notice how much his outfit looked like the outfits of the dudes that they were showing on TikTok that was stepping in that little parade or whatever? Did y'all notice that? Because it was too well made. It was specifically tailored. It wasn't like some shit somebody cut out in a pattern. That shit was tailored to him. I'm just saying. Didn't he come right? Then he back after that, huh? I don't know, y'all.
They can do no wrong. Now remember during the campaign when Donald Trump said that he wanted to give cops 100% immunity. And folks are like, okay, you know what, y'all making a big deal out of that. This really ain't nothing to make a big deal out of. Really, yesterday, this is the executive order that Donald Trump released. It's called Strengthening and Unleashing America's Law Enforcement to Pursue Criminals and Protect Innocent Citizens. So then when you start going under, here he talks about, it's about safe communities, blah, 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 businesses that suffer because of crime, blah, 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 blah. But then right here you get to section 2. The legal defense of law enforcement officers. The Attorney General shall take all appropriate action to create a mechanism to provide legal resources and indemnification to law enforcement officers who unjustly incur expenses and liabilities for actions taken during the performance of their official duties to enforce the law. This mechanism shall include the use of private sector pro bono assistance for such law enforcement officers.
I don't know if that's the one I saw. Because this right here, y'all, look, unleashed. Okay? I'm outlining it. Executive order on cops. Attack on black people. This ain't the only time I've seen this today. There's also another one from, it's the same report. On another YouTuber's page. Sorry, y'all. And so, let's see, his thing is, get out my way. Whatever. This move, please. Look, now my phone set. Yes, this is how my life goes. Pardon me. I have been on the struggle. Okay, that's the first one. Let's see, here's the second. Civil rights attorney claims power. Now, this is the headlines of people's fight. Y'all would just sit amongst some people and they really don't like you. I feel that way. It's gonna be hell. Because they really don't like us. They cannot get over it. Or they really don't like me. So this is Defiant Lawyers Network. This is on YouTube. You see this fucking title? This is real talk. I'm sure
I don't want to hear I fall and I can't get up. It's not going to happen with this element, but it's beautiful. I actually own a chairlift company. I'm Acorn Stairlift Company.
You see what I'm saying? You know, at some point in my life, I realized that this commercial was the way it is. Meaning that there are people that don't want us to have a damn thing. So you got all these cars on the market, all these houses and so forth, because but you have no intentions of us having it. Otherwise, there wouldn't be all this oppression. There would be no problem going to school because school should never be a problem. Why would you have a problem with me reading a book?
The United States of America, it is hereby ordered. Section 1, Purpose and Policy. Safe communities rely on the backbone and heroism of tough and well-equipped police force. Tough and well-equipped. Those words are in there for a purpose.
My administration is steadfastly committed to empowering state and local law enforcement to firmly, I want you to see all the hyperbolic words he used to drive his point home.
I've never seen somebody want to fight with everybody at the same time. This nigga think he is fucking Bruce Lee of politics. It's a fight over here with the Ukraine. It's a fight with China. It's all these fights, and you want to also internally, okay, I don't think it's a smart move, but okay. I ain't the president.
He's trying to make the point. I'm not playing around. I'm not playing around with you folks. Firmly police dangerous criminal behavior and protect innocent citizens. When local leaders demonize law enforcement and impose legal and political handcuffs that make aggressively enforcing the law impossible, so he wants the law enforced aggressively on some of you same folks who voted for him, who supported him, who dragged Kamala Harris, talking about her prosecutorial record. But now you're getting ready to
and
really
her sex
deal
life.
with
Oh, she was this. She slept with this person. Yada yada.
And when he talks about when local leaders demonize law enforcement and impose legal and political handcuffs, basically forget any sort of police reform. Forget any kind of prosecutorial reform as far as he has anything to do with it. He says, my administration therefore establish best practices at the state and local level. What kind of best practices do you think he's talking about?
I'm
what
stopping
kind of
there.
Best practices
His name is.
do you think he's talking about? I'll show you one of them. Watch this.
Okay.
Joe Biden and the defund the police Democrats have turned our once great cities into cesspools of bloodshed and crime. There's never been anything like it.
He really thinks
Here's
that?
my plan to restore law and order
No.
in our cities and throughout our country, frankly. First, because police forces have been gutted by Democrats' war on police, I will sign a record investment in hiring, retention, and training for police officers nationwide. So important. This bill will also increase vital protections for officers because the Democrats want to take those protections away from our police because we want them to do their jobs right. You can't take their protections away if you're going to have them do their jobs properly. Second, to qualify for this new funding and all other Justice Department grants, I will insist that local jurisdictions return to proven common sense policing measures, such as stop and frisk.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Stop and frisk. Stop and frisk. Stop and frisk. Stop and frisk.
I love it.
And frisk.
You gotta say things 10 times. It went over my head.
And frisk.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate that.
Stop and frisk.
Yeah, y'all know.
I'm Andrew from EMP Shield, and today I'm excited to show you our new technology, the world's first whole home EMP protection device.
And that's a good product too, this EMP Shield, y'all. So I'll EMP Shield, I heard about on this one guy's channel who I'm not gonna say because every time I used to post a comment on his channel, he blocked it. Like I was watching him, but I really wasn't allowed to be part of the community. That's how, just say, intense it was. And so EMP Shield is a product that you can hook up to like your car or your house, and in a grid down situation, like if there's like that surge, it will just like it was one of the scary movies where they did it. This vibration, somebody's next door, and they are like a hard walker, and I feel it vibrating right up my goddamn the places where I have things. So I gotta move a lot, y'all, and I'm sorry. This is my life. Like here we go again. It's probably the one annoying dude that they be sending over here. But this is my life. So I'm telling you about it. Because you brought your ass over here on the neurodivergent channel. Okay, so we're going to skip homeboy this. We got to use that Uno card, skip and reverse that mug, and get back to the damn video. You see how He tried to break it down and do the stop and frisk, and then they did the commercial. YouTube a trip with their commercials. They is really a trip with their commercials. I know I had this plan. Okay, hold on. Sorry.
Stop and frisk. Stop and frisk. Stop and frisk. Man, I made a few videos talking about what was coming if he was reelected.
You're scaring the shit out of me.
And stop and frisk is not all this coming. Nope. That's just one. That's just one of the things that he has in mind. Okay, let's go back now and finish reading this executive order. So he goes on to say, establish best practices at the state and local level for cities to unleash high-impact local police forces. You say, well, how can he do that? He's over the federal government. Because of the money, the federal funding that he controls. These local law enforcement departments, and there are a bunch of them, 18,000 or so across the country, they depend on federal funding. And he's going to condition that federal funding on them implementing.
You know what I'm saying? But Congress got the power to pocketbook.
So-called best practices.
So he holding the money over everybody, making them do what he want them to do.
So it goes on to say,
the schools,
and
the lawyers,
for the cities to unleash high-impact local police forces.
They gonna get some new uniforms,
law enforcement
new
officers
tech weapons.
wrongly
Shit, yeah, they gonna go for that
by
shit.
state or local officials. Now, tell you exactly what that means. That means that he wants to stop all this holding police accountable for the stuff they do to African American men.
And that was why we were still getting killed.
All this litigation. Because in his mind, they're just doing their job. So what? They bang a few heads. So
not
what? They violate the Constitution.
Doesn't matter. It's not his head.
So what? They kill innocent, unarmed black men. So what? They're doing their jobs.
That's their job.
All right? I'm helping you read between the lines of this.
I've been done read through the damn
My administration will work to ensure that law enforcement officers across America focus on ending crime. Watch this. Not pursuing harmful, illegal race and sex-based equity policies. Man, Trump hates equity, equality. He hates it.
He do.
So he says, if he has anything to do with it, cops are not going to be out there thinking about whether what they're about to do is equitable, if they're treating people right or wrong. In other words, he's going to make sure that they're not thinking about civil rights and trying to treat people with respect and all that. He wants to remove responsibility, as he said, basically, ending crime and not being concerned and bothered with illegal,
that's militarizing
based equity policies.
The force. That's what that is.
The result will be a law-abiding society in which tenacious. When I hear somebody talk about tenacious law enforcement as a
bump that. Y'all better go back to the first or two videos I did, not the first forever, but like the first since I've been doing this new series of, because my other stuff is about me getting targeted. Okay. I did the Catherine Austin Fitz review of the digital protection grid. I did that because the digital protection grid was already in place in my life. It might have that's not been in place in yours. I was a guinea pig, I feel like, for the digital protection grid. I still am, I feel like, because these things ain't come from nowhere. Okay? So, that's just my personal opinion, but it's my experience based on my life. And this is my channel where I express my opinion about my experience of my life. So, in that, and around that time, she was reporting how this digital protection grid was going to be like slavery. Then at the same time, somebody else on the tube was reporting how, what did they say? It was something similar to that too. That they were going to install something like in the future. They wanted to eliminate prison. Some one of the goofy guys, one of the wet dudes, the World Economic Forum. You know, them people is crazy. Those are elite people that just want to do everything to the rest of us. They got plans for the rest of us that they're never going to do to themselves, and they may not even be like us. If you understand what I'm saying. So they were planning they are planning to, in the future, instead of putting people in prison, they would install like a chip or something in you that makes you feel the harm that you've done. So this is an emotional prison that they want to put you in by putting this chip in you to make you feel whatever you did to someone. I don't know. And yeah, you got to see the videos I did about that, and it'll be hard to find them. I don't even know what I titled it. Good luck. But I'm just reviewing things like this because we got to know. And I review all other kind of content. I'll be sitting up here talking about, you know, the Combs situation, which, you know, I don't understand. And I'm sure he's confused how alphabet agencies set him loose in the community and told him to do what he did. Backed him up and let him get away with it for all that time. And now they're going to try him. Every city and town that where he was buying law enforcement, every city and state is dilapidated now. New York is, I heard it's just a nasty place now. It smells nasty, is what the people report. LA, he's got cases down there where he bought and sold people, and other people down there buying and selling the law enforcement down there. Detroit, buying and selling law enforcement. They're all dilapidated places. Every place where a lack of justice exists because someone was allowed to buy their way out of a circumstance is now a dilapidated place. And right now, essentially what you have is somebody buying their way. Somebody that we didn't. Nobody, for some reason, not the highest court in the land, could figure out how to hold this person responsible because they're a person with money. And see, because the same people that got money could never see themselves also in the same situation, and they've done similar things. They had trouble lowering the gavel 3 times to do what needed to be done. And now, this is the headline. It ain't just because we didn't go to the polls. It's some other shit to it. Because truth be told, apparently the polls got infiltrated. And did y'all hear the story about where the fucking polls machines is made? Where the polls machines made? Let's go there. Wikipedia. Dominion. This came out a long time ago when it was first issued. Back when we had Chad, when Chad showed his ugly face down there in Florida, that's when this came out. The headquarters is apparently in Ontario, Canada. It's deeper than this, y'all, because when this first came out, it was some other names mentioned. Some names that was very interesting, so that's really the part I'm looking for. Because it was a problem. I'm telling you, it was a problem. 2002, after, yeah, I think they was blaming it on, let's see, 20 states, Newsmax, and withdrew allegations they had reported about Dominion and Smartmatic. Overstock.com. I don't know. I don't see it now, y'all, but I'm telling you, it was a very familiar name being mentioned back then. And if I ever find it again, I'll bring it up. But yeah, so there's even information out now about, let's see, so this was what I heard, or that's been being mentioned, but it was 5 months ago. I hate to have to ask y'all, but you know, it's cool if you don't feel like liking it, but at least like click on the SoundStream link, you know, start your own channel and use my link so I can keep rolling because I am struggling. I got everything being thrown at me, and with this guy around, there is no help. You can tell. Like I've called places, I ain't been able to get through to places for weeks. But anyway, there is what's that guy's name? Titus. Christopher. Let's see if that brings it up. Yeah. So this was the part 1 of it. And that I saw.
My dad is amazing. He's unique and he's special. He always took care of me and made sure that I had everything that I needed. And now that he's 70.
And it's hard, like, cause you know where I live. Like I don't want to offend anybody, but I gotta display my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta let y'all know. Hair messed up and all, because my hair probably represents wholly how the fuck I feel. Like this is crazy.
I'm Christopher Titus, and this is the
yeah, that is my real reaction, y'all. That's how the fuck I really feel.
Well, people, guess what? It's all snapping back to liberty and freedom. Yes, in America, the Supreme Court has ruled that an innocent man sent to an El Salvadorian murder prison had to be brought back to the States immediately. Ha ha! Good. Finally, the rule of.
Hold on, because if he has that freaking thing in there, you know the part or Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory where the things keep on singing and yada yada yada. That's what the fuck it feel like when you're.
The Trump administration, they told the Supreme Court, and this is a quote: "Go fuck yourself." So now here we are. Yeah. That constitutional crisis we all were told to be deathly afraid of is here, and we're doing nothing. Well, not nothing. I mean, our president had a taint-licking contest in the Oval Office.
Watch, we got the Willy Wonka scene in there.
I'm Christopher Titus, and this is the.
My sentiments exactly. That part.
We're getting up
there. That's where we at. We on that Willy Wonka train.
It's all snapping back to liberty and freedom. Yes, in America, the Supreme Court has ruled that an innocent man sent to an El Salvadorian murder prison had to be brought back to the States immediately. Ha ha! Good. Finally, the rule of law wins. And the Trump administration, they told the Supreme Court, and this is a quote: "Go fuck yourself." So now here we are. That constitutional crisis we all were told to be deathly afraid of is here, and we're doing nothing. Well, not nothing. I mean, our president had a taint-licking contest in the Oval Office.
Mr. President, thank you for your leadership.
Well, thanks to your fantastic leadership.
Thanks to your leadership.
Green paper mache.
And then a couple of comedians have been bending over and spreading for a fascist oligarch.
One of the beautiful things
about you is that but you see, so you
why
can
we're
go
here and what we care about. So
like
the ETA is the Electric Alliance.
Right.
It is only a few months old. It was founded just after the election.
Go to his channel if you like to see that. And you're gonna go investigate this for yourself. But damn, my reaction to the shit was his intro. Thank you for doing it, Christopher. Appreciate your time. I'm out. Hope you all stay safe. Be well. That's all I'm saying. Have a great day.